In this video, I'm gonna be showing you how I managed to create a handheld preset in After Effects that you can use in Premiere Pro. I don't know if there's a simpler process to do this, but I haven't managed to find one, so this is how I did it, and if you wanna do it too, just follow my steps pretty exactly. I might not explain exactly why I do every step, just trust me that I have a reason for it. So, I mean, if you want to try and understand each step, go ahead. But also, if you just want to copy exactly what I do, that's fine. So let's get started. So start off by filming your footage. Film your footage with some tracking marks on the wall. I recommend filming it at a high shutter speed so that you get as little motion blur as possible. Then add your footage to After Effects. Create a sequence from it and turn on the action safe. Now take your footage and move whatever tracking point you intend to use to the exact center of the comp using the action safe to be able to determine where that is. Then create a null. Center the anchor point of the null to the middle of it. There are several free plugins to let you move the anchor point. I recommend the one called Koala Anchor, so like koala and anchor as one word. When you've centered the anchor point, right-click the layer, go to Transform and Center in View. Then open your tracker window, hit Track Motion, check the boxes for position and rotation. Move your second track point to somewhere else in your image. Hit Track Type and change it to Transform. Then just track your footage. This is not a tracking tutorial, so if you don't know how to do that, there are a lot of good tutorials on this website. Hit Edit Target, choose your null, and apply your tracking data to it. Now I recommend adding an image to your sequence. You could do this with a video, another null, a solid color, etc. But it's gonna be easier to see what's going on if you add an image. Just make sure that the picture or whatever you add is the same size as your sequence. So in my case, that's 1920 by 1080. Then go to the effects window and search up Transform and add that to the image. Copy the position keyframes from the null and add that to the image's transform effect's position. Not the normal position, but the position of the transform effect. Then do the same thing for rotation. Then go to Export, Export as Premiere Pro project. Open that up in Premiere. Add another transform to your image. Go to the first frame of your image and look at the first transform, what the value of the rotation is. Then in the second transform, add the inverse of that. So if your first frame in the first transform effect has a rotation of, let's say, 10, then in the second transform, you want to set it to -10. Then on the second transform, up the scale. When filming, I forgot to mention that when you've done the scale here, you should also do the position to center your image so that on the first frame it looks normal, it's not cut off anywhere, and yeah. So forgot to mention that, but you should do that too. Then highlight both of your transform effects, starting with the lower one, right-click, save preset, give it a name, and make sure to select Type Anchor to Endpoint and hit OK. And that's it, you're done. And all this because after 20 or so years, you still can't copy keyframes from After Effects to Premiere. Thanks Adobe, super cool. Thank you for watching this video, hope you have a good day, and I will maybe talk to you some other time. Bye bye.